Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, I just woke up, 3 hours of sleep, doesn't matter. I saw a tweet come out from thousands of people saying the contract was leaked. Now, at first, I didn't believe it. First glance at this contract, it's clearly just absolutely it's the craziest and most unfair contract I've ever seen in my life, guys. And bear in mind, guys, I am a former professional esports player for Splice, Ghost Gaming. I've been a coach, I've been a manager, I'm now an owner of an organization. I can't believe it. Seriously, I'm dumbfounded about how ridiculously one-sided and unfair this contract is. So I couldn't believe it. There was no way my brain can actually believe that FaZe had a player sign something like this. Unreal. In this video, we're going to go through this whole entire contract, and I'm going to explain to you guys why it is the most unfair thing and why Tfue was taken advantage of by FaZe Clan in order to get him to sign this contract. But Keemstar did confirm that this contract was legit by the people that leaked it, which is The Blast, who are verified on Twitter. Let's take a look at this tweet first coming out from Keemstar, just so everybody can see that it was allegedly confirmed by him to be legit. He said, the Tfue and FaZe Clan original contract was allegedly leaked to The Blast News. Here are some of the key points, and oh my god, is the contract horribly bad for Tfue. Down below, brand deals brought in by FaZe Clan, 80% to FaZe, 20% to Tfue. 50% in-game sticker and merchandise, 50% Tfue, 50% FaZe. That is his supporter creator code, guys. No wonder why Banks got it tatted on his leg. They are rolling in dough from it. Brand deals brought in by Gamer. Tfue only gets 50% of deals brought in by himself. If Uber Eats wants to pay Tfue $2 million, guess what? FaZe gets $1 million. That's unfair. That is ridiculous. Appearance fees, 50% for Tfue, 50% for FaZe. Prize money, 80 Tfue, 20 FaZe Clan. Now again, this looks unreal. I was freaking out. Everybody was freaking out, but I didn't know if it was legit. I didn't think it was. But then Keemstar tweeted this out. Talked to The Blast News and they confirmed the contract is 100% real. I cannot name and will not name the source, but it is real and came from a non-FaZe member. Wow, okay, so it's so bad to where, like, I can't believe it, even though Keemstar actually confirmed it with the source who leaked it to The Blast News. At that point, it's almost undeniable that it's true, so I guess in this video, I'm gonna go off the basis that it is true. If it turns out being fake and FaZe does release the real contract and it's not this, I will take this video down, but for now's sake, and just seeing that it is confirmed by Keemstar in The Blast News, I'm gonna go off the basis it's legit, guys. So let's jump straight into this article because there is so much that you guys need to know about this contract, which is beyond unfair for Tfue and needs to be terminated as soon as possible. Jumping straight into it, again, this was leaked by theblast.com. Fortnite gamer Tfue's contract with FaZe Clan finally revealed. By the way, guys, don't forget to drop a sub if you like staying updated on this FaZe versus Tfue situation or any other drama situation in Fortnite. But now, let's jump into it. The Blast obtained the gamer agreement from a non-FaZe source between Tfue and FaZe Clan, which outlines just how much money the gamer has to give up of his lucrative endorsements and tournament winnings. Tfue claimed FaZe was entitled to 80% of the profits from his endorsement deals, but after the lawsuit was filed, FaZe leader Banks came out and claimed Tfue was an ungrateful liar. Banks also released information claiming to have only collected 60k out of 300k of deals with third-party vendors. He also said FaZe has collected 0 of Tfue's tournament winnings. Banks threatened to release Tfue's contract, but he never followed through. Now we have the actual agreement. At the crux of the disagreement is the contract, which appears to allow FaZe to come in at any point and collect up to 80% of Tfue's cash as they see fit. Here's a breakdown of the contract. The agreement. The contract is a gamer agreement dated as of April 27th, 2018. It reads, the initial term of this agreement shall be 6 months from the effective date. At the end of the term, and notwithstanding anything to contrary set forth in this agreement, including the T&Cs, this agreement shall be automatically extended for an additional 36 months. That's a total of 3 years, guys, provided the following conditions have been met, which includes participating in tournaments and training sessions with the team and representing the team, including at events arranged by company or where company decides to participate, and provide publicity and promotional services as required by company. So essentially, Tfue was automatically locked in for 3 years with FaZe after his initial 6 months. Now this is something that has like become standard. All these players in Fortnite are getting signed to 3-year contracts, and it's crazy. They're getting locked in for so long. 3 years down the road, their careers might be over. They might not even be pro players anymore. Like, it's crazy, and they're getting signed for only $2,000 for every month of that 3 years. It's crazy. Again, these are super unfair contracts. And it's not just FaZe, a lot of orgs are doing this, and it seems like Tfue and his lawyer are taking that step that needs to be taken in order for players to stop getting taken advantage of. Moving on to the next breakdown, compensation. This contract states that FaZe will pay Tfue $2K per month as a fixed fee, plus all other income, including but not limited to salaries, earnings, fees, royalties, bonuses, share of profits, and gifts generated in connection with gamer services, whether individually or as part of the team. Tfue's main issue lies in the way the money is split up. In-game / sticker, which is his creator code income, 50% to gamer, 50% to the company. They are taking 50% of the money he makes off his supporter creator code, which we know might possibly be over $1 million per month overall, and they are cutting that in half and taking it from him. No wonder why Banks tatted it on his leg. They are rolling in money from this, guys. The next one, brand deals featuring the gamer that exist on gamer or company's content creation platforms, Twitch / YouTube, or social media sites. If this deal is brought to the company by gamer, 50% to gamer and 50% to company. So again, if Uber Eats or DoorDash or any big brand, Nike, comes to him and says they want to advertise him on YouTube, Twitch, or whatever, he has to give 50% of that to the company, even though he found it. Now, if anybody thinks that's fair, I don't even know what to say to you. I don't. Brand deals featuring the gamer that exist on gamer or company's content creation platform, Twitch / YouTube, or social media sites. If the deal is brought to the gamer by the company, they take 80% guys. They take everything. If he gets a deal by Nike from FaZe, Tfue literally only gets 1/5 of that, while FaZe gets 4/5. What? All income generated by gamer from cash prizes, which is won in a tournament and or matches, shall be split after the payments to the coach as follows: 80% to the gamer, 20% to the company. This is like the only thing in this contract that I've read that is like somewhat standard. Even 20% cut for the company is still pretty high in the industry, especially right now in the Fortnite World Cup. Players won't even sign contracts for 15% or like 12%. And the fact that this is the most and only thing that is close to fair in this contract is ridiculous. The contract clearly states that FaZe Clan is entitled to half of Tfue's creator code income and 80% of any brand deals that the company brings to the table. It also makes it clear even if Tfue brings in the business, the company gets half. Again, this is just ridiculous. And then it says, in the gaming industry, creator code income can be astronomical. Our sources say Tfue's income is pushing $10 million per year. Again, that's almost $1 million per month, guys. He's getting robbed on his supporter creator code. Now, I know some people are going to say, oh my god, why did Tfue sign this? He is so dumb. Maybe he deserves this because he was dumb enough to sign this. Now, hear me out. Trust me, I understand where you're coming from. And yes, Tfue should have never signed this. If he was responsible, did research, and just, I don't know, used his brain and possibly a lawyer, he would have never signed this. But you don't know what kind of position he was in. Maybe he needed money. Maybe something was going on where he had to sign this. You have to understand that FaZe took advantage of him. They threw wealth at him. They threw their numbers at him, told him, you're going to be so famous, you need to sign this contract. Sure, being a part of FaZe is huge and it will help your career tremendously, but that doesn't mean that they are allowed to completely rob players like this. Like, this is highway robbery, guys. Again, he was clearly taken advantage of. FaZe Clan, whoever was recruiting him, they threw their numbers at him. They threw their social media platform, their entire wealth, their mansions, everything, the girls, whatever it is. They told Tfue he could have it all, just sign the contract and FaZe will take care of you. And by taking care of you, they mean once you get really big, they will take advantage of you and take pretty much half or more of what you earn, which is unreal and unfair. And now I completely understand why Tfue took it this far, hired a huge ass lawyer, top 5% in Southern California for 12 years straight in order to get out of this, and hopefully change the course of esports and how players are signed and how unfair the contracts are. We need unions. We need people to understand that players are being taken advantage of every single day in this industry, and it is so terrible. It's mind-blowing, and I could rant on and on about how I'm a former player, a coach, manager. Like, I've been there. I've been in every position these players or coaches or whoever they are have been in, and I know these teams like to take advantage of players. I was a professional player for like 4 years straight, but I only signed with 2 different orgs despite getting many offers, and that's because all the contracts they threw at me were terrible. And I will say respect to Ghost Gaming and Splice, because I did play under those organizations, and they did give us pretty fair contracts. Some of it was, you know, I mean, in favor of the organization, but at a certain point, of course, some of it is going to be in favor for them, but overall, it was pretty good for the player. And the good thing about it is, both those contracts I signed were very short. I was on Splice for 6 months. Then after 6 months, I was free to walk, or we could renegotiate. Well, guess what? I walked because I wanted to get into the Overwatch League. Didn't work out, but still, I had the option, which I respect for that. If you guys are getting into esports, you're a pro player, do not sign these 3-year deals. You can renegotiate. You can get a lawyer, and you can tell them you don't want to sign that, because guess what? Eventually, somebody is going to sign you, or they will give in, and they will give you a better deal. Don't ever feel pressured or feel like you need to sign these contracts. Do not ever feel like that, because you don't, I promise you. That is going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor by slapping a like on it and subscribing to me. Of course, I've been the one updating you guys 24/7 on this as soon as new information comes out, so you know you don't want to miss out on subscribing. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what your opinion is. I want to discuss with you guys in the comments, so leave a comment. That's it for me. Thank you for watching. Peace.